delivery fam, and welcome back to another episode of Breakfast with UDM on the Life of a Gig Worker podcast. And Josh, it's another Tech Talk Tuesday.
Techie.
All right, so check this out, man. First off, how you doing, bro? I know you were having like some technical issues and whatnot, but you good?
I think Spectrum got it somewhat ironed out. I mean, if they don't, I'm definitely going to say it publicly.
All right, now, since we spoke, I think the last Tech Talk episode, we spoke about the Cybertruck, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now, one of our viewers sent me a picture. And I think you would appreciate this because you love Tesla so much. All right? Check this out.
Yes. Trash can on wheels, bro.
Bro, when I saw this, I was like, no. Why it actually look like it?
Bro, the Cybertruck to me looks like something we all drew when we were 5 years old. That was the truck we drew.
Dude, when I saw it, I was like, no, they didn't. So I got to give a shout out to the person that sent me this. I don't know if they really want me to put it out there or not, but just got to give a shout out to you. You know who you are, right? And since Josh loves Tesla so much, I just was like, man, we got to open it up with this. But also, Josh, you shared this with me, and I was like, what the hell is 5,000 pounds? Now, help us see what the hell going on here.
Okay, so obviously you see it's unclaimed because ain't nobody want to touch it, but it's 87 miles from me, right? It's in Tampa, and the drop-off is 18.3 miles away. So $80 isn't bad for 18 miles. But when I started looking at the trip notes, I was like, man, it's a whole lot of bullshit to go through for make it $80. Like,
Hold on. You gonna read it?
Yeah, I'm gonna summarize it. So the trailer is going from point A to point B. The driver needs to know the hitch lock code, which I'm assuming is later in the trip notes. You need to take a picture of the VIN number. You got to take a picture of the trailer open, the ramp down, the rear door open, the rear fan open. You got to make sure that everything works before you touch it. And then not only that, you have to raise the scissor jacks that are in the front and in the back, which tells me this is a pretty significantly sized trailer. And they're throwing it out like an SUV gonna be able to handle it. But they don't put a picture of the trailer. Like, it just says blue trailer. And these have been popping up all over fucking Florida. It doesn't say who it's for. It doesn't say how big the trailer is. It doesn't say shit. It gives you a unit number, which is kind of nice. But if one of y'all have picked this up, please let me know. Because I want to know what the fuck this blue trailer is. Like, I wanted to take it, but my towing capacity is 6,500 pounds. And I ain't want to like test it. You know what I mean? It depends on weight distribution. Where is that 5,000 pounds? Like, there's a lot of factors there.
Now, I'll tell you this. I gotta put this out there, right? This, to the person that may be writing this, okay? This section here, all these notes. Hold on, I gotta put myself big up on the screen here. All right, look. Even if to you, it may seem like it's not that much to do, all we want to do is just accept, go pick it up, and go drop it off, wherever it is. But now when we look at something like this, trailer is being moved from location A to location B. The driver will need to know the hitch lock code in order to connect the trailer to the hitch bar on the truck. Upon drop-off, the driver should apply the hitch lock, enable the scissors jack, like, yo, shut the hell up.
So
like,
let me
too much.
Let me give you some perspective. I sent you that at almost 8 o'clock.
For 80, go ahead.
It is 10:30 in the morning. Almost an hour and a half, almost 2 hours later. It is still on the board, only at $95. That's so many fucking notes. Like, nobody's gonna want that shit, bro. That's like a Draver trip.
Bro, yes,
bro. It's like a Draver trip. Let me throw all these legal notes at you, and if you don't do it, you don't get paid. For one, and for two, I'm only gonna pay you $200 to go across the fucking country,
bruh. Yeah,
and do all this extra shit and hop on a plane and fly and do. Fuck you, Draver. Fuck you.
And guess what? That's exactly why. You see that yellow bar at the top left of the screen there? Unclaimed. That's exactly why it's unclaimed. This is terrible, bro. For $80. Now I
These are
heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Curry allows their customer, to put the price out there for the driver.
yes
How
and
much
no.
they're willing to pay. No?
Yeah, they have a maximum that they're allowed to set. So, say for example, they don't want to pay any more than $150. It'll top out at $150, and this one apparently is $95. So the customer doesn't want to pay any more than $95. I mean, I've seen some of these go up to $200, $300, $400, and they sit there all fucking night. But I'm not gonna go and get a $5,000 or a 5,000 pound fucking trailer without you putting a photo of it, because, like I said, it don't matter what you got unless you got an F-350 or some shit. 5,000 pounds is heavy as shit for any level of suspension. Everybody's like, "Oh, my truck can handle it." Okay, now if I put 5,000 pounds on your back bumper, I want to see how your car looks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about weight distribution, and I've said this time and time again. I used to haul the RVs for Camping World for a little bit, right? And I stopped doing it because they would never have the weight distribution correct, which caused blown tires, roadside assistance. When you put the tongue jack down, you'd end up sinking into some asphalt because they don't do it right ever. They don't think about these things. They're not transporters. So when you're talking about weight distribution, you're supposed to be tongue heavy, because if you're tail heavy, you're going to be swerving all over the place. But it depends on where on that tongue you put it to decide whether or not you've evenly distributed that weight.
Well, man, they might not get that thing moved, or they'll have to do it themselves. There ain't nobody moving that 5,000 pounds for $95. Hell no.
I just want to know if somebody done it. If you done it, send us a picture. I want to know what this mysterious fucking blue trailer that's all over Florida that needs to be moved is.
Okay. Yeah. Send it to Josh. Well, Josh, you gotta let them know how to get in contact with you, though, bro. Our guest that's coming up soon contacted me via email. Yeah, we'll work it out. He'll put it in the comments, okay? If you want to send Josh any kind of information about this, or put it in the comments and let us know in the comments. He'll read the comment section. How about that? Good?
Yeah, I'll make a new Google Voice number. That's where this is gonna go.
All right. So check this out, Josh. For Tech Talk Tuesday, I've looked into all different types of things, and this one, to me, I know how you felt about Tesla, right? Their vehicles and all that, but I really want to know
You've got to see this.
How you feel about this?
Tesla Optimus robots just keep getting better. The video that we're watching now was released just yesterday, and it shows the robot utilizing its neural network in order to execute basic factory tasks like sorting these Tesla 4680 battery cells and even fixing its own mistakes when and if it makes any. The company also noted in the video that the robots are already being tested at one of their factories, and that human intervention is continuing to decrease over time. In the video, Tesla also shared footage of Optimus walking around the Tesla offices, saying that the robot can now walk further than ever before, and it's doing all of these things by utilizing just cameras, hand tactile sensors, and force sensors in order to collect the data that it needs from its surroundings. Now, I always like to remind people that what we're seeing right now today with the robots, or whether it's AI, this is the worst that these things will ever be. They will only get better and more capable over time. And I really think in 10 years, it's going to feel a lot like iRobot around here. But let me know what you guys think.
All right, so shout out to Real Brian Mello. Okay, what's your thoughts here, Josh?
So I've been a very avid believer of robots, self-driving, autonomous beings, for lack of better words. I feel like they're going to continue to learn. One of the things that I worked with at Draver was a machine learning technology. And it was not as advanced as they advertised. It was utilizing 98% of human interaction. And it was supposed to be learning. But there's a lot of things that a robot can't factor in like we can. For Draver, for example, they can't factor in, what's really going on at a warehouse or a delivery lot, or even like how somebody is going to react to something showing up a little early or a little late. So it's up to us to schedule that trip appropriately based on the things that we know emotionally, to keep the driver either out of harm's way or keeping it efficient to connect them to another trip. And that's something that AI will never be able to accomplish because it can't factor in sleep time. It can't factor in fuel time and stuff like that we can. So, for example, like if I know a driver, and a driver likes to drive 6.5 hours before they like to take a nap on their 10-hour drive, well, I'm going to schedule that trip for a specific time where I know that they can push it to 8 or 9 hours because I know that driver. If I know that they have a flight that they need to catch in order to connect to another trip, then I'm going to schedule that trip appropriately. Now, since most of us top account managers have left Draver, this has not been something that occurred. So it's been templated trips. But now, like I said, you're starting to see that AI is advancing. And with Tesla, for example, he's basically stated that he'll never use them for essential functions or customer-facing functions. So I don't think it's going to be like iRobot and take over the world, but I do believe that they are going to start taking over some of the menial jobs that no one wants to do anyways.
So what did you think about? Let's just go back to this really quick.
You've got to see this because these Tesla optimists.
I'm going to pause it and then fast forward. The most interesting part of this that for me was where this part right here, where he said if it makes a mistake, like you see the battery or whatever that thing is bent over, it's gonna go pick it up and then it's gonna fix it, and I'm like, yo. And another part, what he said is like, this is the worst that these things will be, right? The worst version of them, right? They're only gonna get better with time, and he gives it 10 years, and I'm like, look at how this damn thing is walking around the office. Hold up, right here.
Can now walk further than ever before, and it's doing all of these things by utilizing just cameras, hand tactile sensors, and force sensors in order to.
And I'm like, yo, this thing. I know there's some that already look like humans because they put that little skin or whatever on it, and some of them have gone on talk shows or whatnot. But that was like how many years ago, right? But now I'm seeing this, and I'm like, I know how you feel about Tesla vehicles, but now Tesla robots. And look at how advanced they are versus the other ones I've seen that just sit still and they can talk. They can have a conversation with you. But this one is like it can navigate on its own around the office because of cameras. It can fix what it messes up. I'm like, well, what the hell? So I'm like, is this the human replacement?
I'm gonna be very transparent in my thought here. Roll the video about 10 seconds back, a little bit further, right up, a little bit forward, right there,
right here.
Okay, you see homie in the background with a VR headset.
Yeah, he's
controlling the robot right there. So
how the hell you caught that?
All them VR headset.
Bro, I did not even catch that. Hell, look, they're all another one right there.
All in the same position. So I think it's a lot of facade. Is it human learning? Absolutely. Or machine learning, I should say. It is machine learning. But right now they are currently still operating and functioning using VR headsets. So I think it's a very basic two-way radio frequency / Wi-Fi control. Not to say that they can't learn. I'm just saying that the capability of the specific robot that we are unveiling here is dialed back or overhyped, just like Draver would do with their new AI technology. It's overhyped. They say that it could do 10 times more than it can to get investors and boost the business.
Dog.
What?
How did I not see this? Look at him and the robot. Now,
They're in the same position.
the same damn position. So this part right here about no, where is it? No, that's the VR person. They see it and then they fixing it.
Yeah,
Oh
they dropped that
God.
motherfucker, bro.
Look at it. He got his arms up. Damn, dog. And now he got his arms to the side. Look. Oh man. See, but you caught this. How many of y'all caught it as the video was playing the first time? Josh caught it the first time. Damn, dog, your eyes be on. You said it too. I don't miss shit.
I don't miss shit, bro. But that's the thing. So I give it 10 years because, like I said, the guy in the podcast or the TikTok or whatever probably didn't even see it either. And most people aren't going to have the experience that I have with lying to a customer or lying to a client about the capabilities of a software. You know what I mean? Like they used to tell us, oh yeah, tell your clients that we could automatically schedule this shit. No, the fuck we can't. It's a spreadsheet that comes to me and I got to do the fucking shit. Yeah. So let's who the fuck's working the overtime and getting the unpaid, Draver? Come on, let's be real. So this is the exact same thing.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. Between that robot and this thing right here, I don't know what they got going on with this tech or this truckload or whatever the heck this thing is. But I want to give a few shout outs to our comments, right? We got Mo's Gigs responding to the Tesla video, right? Both types of vehicles could catch fire, but I would have a better chance of getting out of the gas vehicle probably because of it burns slower. I'll take the gas vehicle all day.
I don't know about you, but I'm fat. I don't move that fast.
Whatever, man.
I'm a goner either way. I'm just gonna call it.
And Juice Nero says, a few months ago, I had 2 deliveries on Uber Eats, saying the customer reduced the tips. I was furious, which rightfully so. But then later that day, the tips came in for those 2 deliveries. I'm guessing sometimes Uber has glitches in their system. Any response to this, bro? Because I haven't had this happen.
I think it goes back to what I was saying in that video. I honestly believe that the expected tip is based on an average in which they do tip. So if they don't tip at all or they reduce the tip or whatever the case may be, it may not have been intentional. It may have just simply been like, hey, I might not want to tip that much on this one. Let's see how it goes. You know, now most of them, yes, are very fucking intentional. But I feel like it's based on, you know, a conglomerate of things. Like this is the expected tip based on how many people have tipped in this restaurant, you know, over the past 30 days, or how this customer has tipped over the past, you know, 5 orders or whatever the case may be. I think it's trying to predict it, but it's 95% of the time wrong.
All right. Now, the last screenshot I have here says I had Shadow Myths. Says, I had Lowe's for DoorDash the other day. It was a 50-gallon water tank for $7, bro. All right. I checked the size online and said, hell no. That's not going in my car. All right. So I don't even know how large this would be, but 50 gallons of something that the driver would presume that it may not fit in their vehicle. $7? At minimum, what should the driver be paid for something of this size? Did you look up the 50-gallon water tank?
So I did. I found 2 different things, and maybe they'll correct me if I'm wrong here. There is a 50-gallon water holding tank, and then there's the 50-gallon water heater. Now, 50-gallon water heaters can vary in size based on hybrid, so on and so forth, models. But there's tall, there's low, there's mids, there's hybrids that are huge. Lowe's is usually charging a delivery fee for these, but DoorDash allows you to order directly from the app. So I'm like 50-50. Lowe's will charge you a $99 delivery fee if your purchase isn't so large, and they'll deliver it on their box truck. So I'd say between $50 and $60 is what anybody should be paid just to load up and unload a water tank. That doesn't include any mileage.
So the payout of $7.
Absolutely not. That motherfucker can sit there.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
So
that motherfucker
what the
can
pay?
sit there, bro.
So what the payout should be?
Depending on how long the delivery is, base fare should be between $50 and $60. That's what I would charge all day to pick up a water heater and drop off a water heater.
So $1 per gallon.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
it's more of a flat rate because, like I said, I could take my extended truck bed over there. Since we're gonna keep on with that, take my extended truck bed over there with a dolly and roll that motherfucker up on it.
Well,
But
yeah, go ahead.
anything over 100 pounds for me has a $50 to $60 minimum. So when you guys see these 5 cases of water or whatever, and it ain't paying $50 or $60, nah, goodbye.
Okay. All right. So, fam, I mean, I don't even have much to say on this. It's just more of like, I kind of feel like I got sucked into the lie because of the whole VR thing that I missed, right? And I'm now again over here like, damn, Josh. Okay. I'd have nothing to say. I have nothing to say because I came in like, yeah, you hate Tesla cars, but what about these robots? And then I'm thinking like, I got him, right? But nah, I didn't. He caught the damn VR headset, the person with that's controlling the robot. And I'm like, I'm so caught up in, oh, it fixes it on its own, Josh. Rewind it by 10 seconds. Oh, damn. It don't. So with all that said, fam, let us know how you feel about the tech that's coming. Let us know how you feel about the trailer of 5,000 pounds. And what else? What else? Let us know how you feel about the water tank. Should you be paid $1 per gallon if you have to pick up a water tank, right? And was it Shadow Myths that shared that one?
Yep.
But just want to make sure. Yep, Shadow Myths. Let us know what exactly you were picking up if you recall. Was it a water heater tank type of thing? Or what was the other thing you mentioned, Josh?
It was like a water holding tank. It was like a square little box that if it was just a square little box, I would have thrown that bitch in my back seat and called it a day.
But 50 gallons though, it ain't no square little box.
Yeah, it was like a little square bag, bro. I fit 50 gallons in a trash can. So
is it? So how many gallons is where they is either they're using the what they call the thing, man, the pressure washer. When they're washing your vehicles, they put them at the back of the truck.
I got one on the side of the house. They're 100
how many
gallons.
That's 100 gallons. Okay, so it's smaller than that.
But it could be 100, 125, 100. They come in different sizes. But the one I got on the side of the house is 175 gallons. I use that in the extended pickup truck for pressure washing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, any last words for the fam, Josh?
No.
I know your bird got some extra words.
Yeah, motherfucker saying fuck it. No. No, y'all have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. And yeah, deuces.
All right. And all I have to say, y'all, is before y'all submit anything that you may want us to see, just look over all of it before you jump to conclusions like I did, right? And
no. Fuck
what?
that. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Okay. Well,
Just send it.
But don't jump to conclusions because you may think you have an argument and you don't. Okay. So with that said, I have taken another L. Right. I'll take it. This is a learning experience for me, and I will put up the deuces. Okay. Have a good one, y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Deuces. Oh yeah. What time it is, D-Fam? It's time to go get your money.